Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nicholas Bogroff Gansel, and I am creatively bankrupt. So today, we're diving into episode 2 of Police Squad. Before we get started, just a couple of housekeeping things. Sorry about the quality on last episode. I know it wasn't quite up to par of what you're used to on this channel. Basically, I shot that episode a really long time ago, in case you didn't figure it out, based on, I think I weighed like 15 pounds less or something, and obviously the lighting wasn't as good, and the audio was kind of crap. Basically, I shot that right after I put this gray background up, back when I was shooting the very early episodes of Clone High, and like the first 2 episodes of Good Omens. It was like in that kind of ballpark of time. And so I hadn't quite figured out the lighting stuff, and I was still using my old microphone. That's why the quality wasn't as good. And in case you notice any weirdness this episode, you might not, I haven't seen the footage yet, but I'm actually experimenting with a new camera this week, so bear with me if it's a little off. Hopefully it will streamline my process, and maybe even improve the quality of my videos, but who knows? This is why we test things. Had I been more on top of my videos this week, I would have tested it on videos I don't need to show anyone, but I am not on top of my videos. I am very far behind, so this is what we're getting. Anyway, so today we're diving into episode 2 of Police Squad. I really don't have any way to predict what's going to happen in this episode. This is a very strange show. Basically, the titles don't mean anything. There's no overarching narrative, and they don't have continuity within a single episode, let alone episode to episode. So, I have nothing to base predictions on. I can give general predictions, like, I think there's going to be a lot of jokes in terms of twists in the dialogue. Hopefully there will be a couple perspective gags. I always love when they do perspective gags. I'm expecting it to be absurd as all hell, which, you know, fantastic. Something I did notice when editing the last episode, they do a lot more long takes than you expect. And I'm sure that's just for budget reasons. If you can get it all in, you know, a few takes, then it takes less time. So, I haven't looked up the budget of the show, but because it was a television show in the 80s as opposed to a movie, I'm just making the assumption that the TV show was shot on a lower budget than their gag-driven movies. But that is an assumption. I think it's a reasonable assumption, but it's not like I did research and compared the budgets. So, yeah. I guess that's a really short intro. I guess that's all I really have to say going into this. I loved the last episode. I loved all the performances. I loved the humor. I loved the script. I'm hoping that this just continues to be funny till the end. Yeah, let's dive into it. Oh, and as always, if you're watching my videos without watching the original content first, you're doing the content a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice. If you really do want your first experience of Police Squad to involve me, then head over to my Patreon. For just $1, you can get access to my uncut reactions that you can play alongside the original content. Let's get started.
Police Squad.
Police Squad!
In color.
I love the in-color thing. Oh, I just put something together. I bet the in-color is a reference to when the creators were younger and they would watch TV shows in like the 60s or 50s that would advertise, hey, we're in color. When did color get introduced into television? Was it the 60s? Doesn't matter. The point is, I bet it was like a nostalgic reference.
George Stanford Brown.
George without an E on the end. Okay, so yes, the special guest star always gets killed in the intro.
A dangerous assignment.
I love that gag. I love that they're applying his makeup, like his movie makeup. Joe Dante. Oh shit.
No entry.
Press.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker. Can't be yawning, dude.
What happened?
Kid named Mike Schultz. Set up to look like suicide, but I'm not so sure.
That is a high ceiling.
Why would a boxer who just scored the biggest victory of his career go out and commit suicide?
Were you thinking murder?
It could be.
He hit it to keep it swinging.
His manager.
Who's that?
Some Joe named Cooper.
Who's this Joe Cooper?
No, it's Sal Cooper. Manages half the boxers in town, and they're all on the take. I want you to go undercover.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
I knew. That's you, buddy.
Oh, I wanted one more sight gag. Okay, that's funny. I wanted one more sight gag as he walked across the room.
Don't you think you should start thinking
Literally
about that,
shadow
buddy?
boxing.
I make a pretty good living.
Maybe you can make a better one, and a cleaner one, and a better one.
Is the shadow gonna hit him first? Oh shit! That was well done. That had to be like an optical illusion, right? That couldn't. That looked too good to be like a post-production effect.
Who are you?
Kelly. Bob.
Holy
Kelly.
shit!
Mind if I sit in a few hands? It didn't take long for me to see that the game was as crooked as Cooper's smile.
I've never seen that. Oh my god, that's a fantastic gag. Oh my god, I've never seen that in a movie before. Wait, they're betting with the money and chips. Come on, throw something else in the pot. Okay, good. Gold bars, there we go. Monopoly money, yes! And why not throw the fucking hotels in there, too?
I'm out of cash. What about these?
No dice. There's something else I mean.
Fuck you.
I brought along a bill of sale. Sign it. You witness it. You check for spelling errors.
I wonder if every time he drives somewhere he's gonna
I
hit
got a
something.
call from Olson.
The electrical current from the power source is able to continue its journey to its final destination.
Oh my god!
Light bulb. All set then?
Yes, sir, Mr. Olson.
Here we go. Oh, hi, Frank. Ed?
Fucker, I thought they were gonna do
Why
it.
don't you run along now, Katie? And next week, remember to bring 3 things from your mother's dresser.
Thanks, Mr. Olson. Bye.
Oh my god. I really thought they were gonna
Anything on
off
Mike
that
Schultz
kid.
case?
The dead boxer? Well, there weren't many clues.
Any prints?
You're not the man I married.
How can you say that?
Because here's the man I married.
I was wondering.
You're scared of Martin and Cooper. They own you.
Nobody owns Buddy Briggs. Nobody.
Don't lie to me.
Okay, that was a good reveal.
Every Vic-
Now, do you think you can beat the champ?
I can take him blindfolded.
What if he's not blindfolded?
I can still beat him.
Oh shit!
I'm going to help you and Mary get out of this sewer. Come on.
It's been nearly 40 fucking years since this
buddy.
show came out, and some of
See
these
tomorrow
jokes
at
I've still
Maury's Bar
never
Prospect.
seen
I'm gonna
before.
get you a fight with the champ.
How have I never heard someone steal the joke, I could beat him blindfolded? What if he isn't blindfolded? That's fantastic.
Will it be?
Screwdriver.
Give him a screwdriver, give him a Yes! Is he gonna fix the chair? Oh, shit! That's fantastic.
I think it's time to go and meet Mr. B.
His name's Mr. Martin.
Well,
The name gags haven't been quite as clever in this one, but I'm glad they're keeping up the
calling
tradition.
names left, lady. The only reason you're champ is because a guy's lying down or dying.
Hey, let me buy you a drink. We'll talk.
I wouldn't drink with you, you two-bit phony excuse for a fighter.
You're just tired. You didn't-
Damn!
I forget.
What's it gonna take to get a rise out of this guy?
Nobody says forget it to me.
I didn't see that coming.
We've got Mary.
What?
Oh
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
Mary Scarf.
We could have gotten that anywhere. How about this?
Mary's purse.
There are millions of purses like that. How about this?
Mary's toaster.
Oh, my God. In the 12th, I'll make a deal with you. I'll bring back Mary. You beat the champ.
I'm down with that. Seems like a fair trade. Oh, this guy's back! I didn't expect any recurring characters other than his partner.
You might want to try Jim's Gym.
Thanks, Johnny. I'll be in touch.
He's got the scrub shoes
It's a
on.
bypass operation, Johnny.
Are they gonna do this every episode?
Got him on atropine?
Is every episode gonna have him get a real piece of information followed by someone get a silly piece of information? Because I really like that. That's a good running gag.
For the championship of the world. In this motor, weighing 210 pounds.
Oh, I missed what it said on the back of his... Damn. I was too busy laughing at the guy getting pulled away. It's nice to know there are some things you can rely on. Every time he parks somewhere, he knocks shit over.
We're about to start the 12th round. And remember, Buddy Briggs has never gone the distance.
So he's a really shitty bet. Yeah.
How many fingers do you see?
Thursday.
And of course, you gotta have the end of Rocky going on here.
Right.
Looks like we got a new champ, huh?
Well, looks like you and your cohorts will be doing your boxing up at the state-built prison from now on.
That wasn't even a pun. Or a joke. I heard about this clip. Unless they do this gag multiple times, then maybe I heard about it.
Tune in next week for another exciting story from the files of
Oh, I think I've
Police Squad.
seen this actually. We were trying to get through the glass there. At least someone showed me that clip. So that was episode 2 of Police Squad. I enjoyed that episode. I thought it was very funny. I find it interesting that they didn't just stick to the police procedural parody, but they also did boxing movies, specifically movies about boxers who get caught up with gangsters and throwing fights and stuff, with some specific nods to Rocky, even though Rocky's actually a boxing movie not about throwing a fight, but nevertheless, a boxing movie. That's something that the Zucker brothers actually do occasionally, is they'll pick, like, a specific movie and be like, we're gonna parody this. So, like, with Hot Shots, when they parodied Top Gun. And obviously they parody a lot of stuff when they parody a movie. But, yeah, Hot Shots was, like, specifically a take on Top Gun. And then Hot Shots 2 was specifically a take on, I think Rambo was the most prominent one, if I'm remembering correctly. I should rewatch Hot Shots 2, it's been a while. But even when they pick one movie, they do, like, bring in a couple movies. And, so they can parody, apparently, genres the same way, where they're parodying, the police procedural genre, but then they also parody boxing gangster movies. And, yeah, I think it worked. I can't believe they're still making jokes that 40 years later I've never heard. So, like, some of the name game jokes in the first episode with, like, we have to figure out how he did it. Oh, how he couldn't have done it. Like, I've heard people take that same joke with the how he turns into Howie and, like, you know, I've heard people do that joke before. But the fact that, like, I don't know, there are just still gags and lines that I've never heard anyone do a play on. That one that killed me was the, I could beat him blindfolded. Well, what if he isn't blindfolded? I could still beat him. Like, that is such a clever turnaround. I can't believe I've never heard anyone do that. And I'm not saying no one's ever done it. I'm just saying I haven't come across it in the wild. And so that's really funny. I was expecting to have to take the show with a bit of a grain of salt because it's been, 38 years or whatever since it's come out. I was expecting most of the jokes to be stuff I've heard before and most of the gags to not be up to the quality that they had in Top Secret. But for the most part, it's been pretty stellar. I'm not laughing out loud as much as I did during some of their movies, and I'm not laughing constantly, because some of the jokes are a little more slow burn, and sometimes the humor comes from having a bit of deadpan then punctuated by something absurd. But yeah, that's not really the metric of a great comedy necessarily, is how big do you laugh the first time, how many times do you laugh. I think one of the most underrated metrics of a good comedy is how rewatchable it is, which obviously I won't find out this first time through, but I feel like, I had to edit the first episode, so obviously I watched it a couple times in editing, and it was pretty fucking rewatchable. Like, I don't know, I'd have to watch the whole series again, like, watch the whole series once, then watch it a second time to really be like, how does this hold up? But that's what some of their best comedies have going for them. Top Secret, I think I've seen like 4 or 5 times. And I'd still, like, if someone's like, hey, let's watch Top Secret, I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's watch Top Secret. That movie's hilarious. So, in general, the Zucker brothers have more rewatchability than you'd expect from this type of comedy. But, yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying this show. Again, I have no predictions moving forward, except now I do have the prediction that the Shoeshine Boy is going to be a regular character, and I'm excited about that, because I really love having the gag where he knows everything, and then as soon as Leslie Nielsen leaves, you get some other random profession in to ask him about their profession. I also noticed this time, when he was doing the Shoeshine thing, he wasn't holding a rag, so that was funny. And, I love that the doctor is wearing, like, the booties you have to wear over your shoes so as to not track anything anywhere, and he's still doing the shoe shine thing. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything more insightful to say about this episode, other than I just enjoyed it, and I expect to continue enjoying this show. It's been hitting it out of the park so far, so I'm really, really happy with that. So come back next week, and we'll check out another episode of Police Squad. And if you can't wait that long, then go to my Patreon at www.patreon.com/Bogroff. The link's in the description, in case you don't know how to spell Bogroff. But yeah, we can get episodes up to 4 weeks early there. And again, you can also get the uncut versions of episodes. So if you want to see the bits you didn't see this time. And yeah, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have y'all coming back on the regular.